first flight over, everybody. How are we feeling?
Oh my god, what is it, like 14 hours? 14 hours that we have left?
Let's go. Dude, we're gonna
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going all
We got 30 minutes left on our 14-hour flight. Are you happy to get off the plane?
I'm very happy to get off the plane. I thought this was an easier flight to LA, but it was still very long. I slept most of the flight. Very glad to be getting off the plane.
Incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome to Sydney.
Are we supposed to get her back? Sunshine Coast.
We're on the wrong side of the road, right?
What I'm going to do is take you around, have a look at this area, and I drive. We don't have a long run down the street, but essentially that's what I'm going to do, same sort of thing. And you could argue, I could argue, fairly convincingly.
Historical tour right now, and we just saw the Opera House. Opera House. Isn't that crazy? The Opera House. Isn't that crazy? It's like right there. Right? Oh my god, yes. Is this a video?
Yes.
Okay, so right now we're on the cruise, just taking a tour of Sydney for an hour and 15 minutes. We just went by the Sydney Opera House, and now we're just going inland to the city. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun here, and we can't wait till what the rest of the week brings. And yeah.
Alright, so we're on a boat. We're in Sydney, in the bay. It's really cool.
Oh my god!
All around us are beautiful houses and beautiful people.
True. The water is actually clear, which is different from the Boston water.
It's prime for fishing, such as whales and parks.
So we're here at Big Rock, and I got these tandoori chicken pizza, and you know I'm halfway done. I'm devouring this pizza, it's so good, and you know the vibe in here is really, I'm really feeling the vibe, and yeah, I see around all my friends, and you know, great end to the first day.
For you to be getting lunch. Dinner's quite early tonight. It's going to be somewhere between 4:30 and 5, so I really suggest when we get to the zoo you would go straight down to the food court. I'll lead the way if you would like to follow me, and maybe grab something to eat and then have a bit of a look around. And I'll also orient you on where the Australian animals are so that you can make the most of your time.
Walking this ginormous bridge, and the view is gorgeous. Look at this view! You can see the Sydney Opera House. It's great.
There are 200 steps in most of the pylons. This one is unique. It has 202. So fantastic. You've already done 75 steps, so you've only got.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you.
So we just came from the Sydney Harbour bridge tour, which is actually not the Sydney Harbour, but Port Jackson, fun fact. So we walked along the bridge and then we went up the pylons. There's 2 pylons and we went up and we overlooked everything. And it was so much fun, and then we finished walking, and now we're at the zoo. And
Woke the other one up, let's go!
Go off!
We went to the zoo, now we're at the aquarium. I'm really excited because I really want to see some cool animals.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited.
We were in sea life at Sydney and we saw all sorts of local sea creatures like the gray nurse shark.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was very enjoyable.
Awesome. What are we doing now?
I think we're headed to dinner soon.
What did you get, Paul?
I did have chicken parm. It is now gone. It was very good.
So today we are going up to the tallest tower in Sydney. It's the Sydney Tower Eye, and we have an amazing view from the city. We've already had some spectacular views. This is going to be the tallest one. And then from there we are going to do the famous Bondi Beach walk. Hang on a moment, crossing the road. And we're going to walk through several actual different beaches in Sydney, and it's a spectacular day. We've had fantastic weather. And then we're going to go to a footy game tonight. Australian rules football. Here it's pretty brutal, so we're all excited about that.
Everyone say hi!
Hi!
That's so pretty.
Look at this. Look at this great view.
All right, Miss Sylvia, what are we about to do?
Sydney Olympic Park, where the Olympics were. These kids weren't even born yet, but the parents were. We're going to see the Giants. Australian rules football. It's like the NFL without pads. Here we go into the stadium for some smash mouth sport here, matey.
Good morning from Sydney. I'm sitting here in the jump seat with Mick, our wonderful bus driver, getting a front-hand view of just the bridge right here. Oh yeah.
Coming under the bridge.
A beautiful opera house straight ahead. You want to say anything to everyone, Mick?
Yes, it's been great to have you guys over here on your trip to Australia from Boston, Massachusetts, and everyone's having a great time. The weather's been great, which is wonderful for everyone.
Absolutely. Mick's been great. Our tour guide Lee up there has been wonderful.
I particularly
Say hi, everybody!
So we went to the Museum of Contemporary Art and we saw some really cool art, and
Now we're going shopping
yeah.
and getting some lunch in the rocks.
And we also just exchanged badges with police departments. That was really cool. They were really excited. I gave them our state and local town Foxborough badges, and they exchanged for their Australian badges, and it's really cool to see different aspects of the Australian culture.
And then this is from our local police department, where we're from. Fantastic. In Foxborough. Yeah. What's that? Pretty cool. Yeah.
I had the kangaroo, crocodile, and emu. Emu was very good.
Where are we?
The Sydney Opera House for a tour.
We are walking out of the Sydney Opera House where we just listen to Opera's greatest hits. My parents are going to be very jealous. There were a lot of Italian ones in there. And we can officially say that we've sang in the Sydney Opera House because they had the audience participate in the last opera. So it was a lot of fun.
I love the harmonizing between the two women and the two men. They sang so well together.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You're going to hear a lot about why it's called the Blue Mountains today, so I won't go into that sort of stuff. But once we get on the highway, you look in the distance and you'll start to see the blue haze. The blue haze across the mountains is a result of the eucalyptus oil attaching to dust particles in the air, and it creates that hazy sort of illusion.
Very cool. It's like blue.
Where we're going is an old mining town, and the train that you will use is actually used to cart, or was used to cart coal up to the top. The train is 52-degree angle. It's the steepest railway. The train will descend down onto the rainforest boardwalk. Oh my God!
So right now we are going to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a waterfall. Just a small group of us because we have time like to go off and explore on our own. We like bought some souvenirs. So we're gonna go see a waterfall and then we're gonna grab some lunch. And then the whole group is gonna meet back up again. And we're gonna do another one.
Wow, that's a lot of air.
Oh, we just saw like a performance about like the Aboriginal culture here, and it was really interesting.
It was really cool. It was very informative.
Yeah, it's really interesting to learn about their culture.
Last day in Sydney.
Yeah, last day in Sydney.
I think we're both really excited to get to Perth at this point. Because as much fun as it's been, it's very tiring. We're looking forward to like meeting our host family and like settling down.
I love Sydney and I love everything that's happening right now, but I'm a little tired, and I can't wait to see my host family and go to Hale and sing with them. So I'm excited. Yeah. Bye.
I'm feeling so good. We're at Perth and we finally got off the airplane and now we're at the school, so it's very exciting to meet some of the students here and the faculty, and can't wait for the rest of the week.
This was just all bushland and dirt roads, so it wasn't it. And when they decided that they'd moved out here, the parents kicked up a fuss and said, "There's no way we're going to send our kids out there. There's snakes and everything. It's bushland."
The very first student that came to Hale here rode his horse to Hale.
Yeah, and then swam across a lake.
Go back to the beach. Yeah, again. Oh, there it is.
at the Hale School right now with this beautiful field. Earlier today the orchestra was practicing with the middle school orchestra. It was a pretty fun time. And then we practiced our pieces that we're going to be performing later on today, which is going to be fun.
What do you think of Perth so far?
It's cool. It's very multicultural. I didn't do much yesterday, but I think we're going to the beach today with my family, which will be good.
But driving on the left side, walking on the left side, because it's so different, it was a little hard to get adjusted to, but it's just part of the different culture and the different aspects that Australia has that America doesn't.
And just how much effort do all of you put into, a performance like we've just watched before?
It is a lot of hard work that goes into it, but all of the students that are in our music program, not just the ones here, have a lot of passion for what they do, and they care for their craft.
Well, this is really exciting. We've been to America 3 times now since 2011 to visit Foxborough because we knew they were an amazing program. And each time we go, we say, would you like to come back to Australia? And this last time we went 2 years ago, they said, yeah, we'll come back. And so we're so excited to have them here.
Yeah, this is a life-changing opportunity for us. And the opportunity to take our students, who we love dearly, and bring them literally across the world to spend time with other teachers and educators and artists who we also love dearly. It's a life-changing experience.
Hello, Grace. Hey, Leo. What's up?
I'm with the dogs now. This is Albie and Georgie. And yeah. We just came back from the mall. We looked around at all the different stores and we got some candy to bring home to our family at the supermarket. And we're about to go out to eat at an Italian restaurant. And yeah, that's what we did today.
pretty. Wave.
We are at Fremantle Prison right now. We're in the exercise yard. This place, I would not want to spend 8 hours in this exercise yard.
Bon Scott of ACDC grew up here at Fremantle with Scottish parents. He was a wild child. He was here in 1960 for 1 week for stealing 8 gallons of petrol.
So when the first convicts were brought here from Britain for their crimes committed in England and often imprisoned there, but then transported here to the colonies of Australia.
We're at the Maritime Museum right now. We're walking around and we're looking at a lot of boats. It's
very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
See the history behind some of Australia's kind of ships, and the sharks downstairs are cool.
Here we are outside the Maritime Museum. We're about to go in. We just finished lunch. And what's happening tonight, Megan? We are doing a concert with the Hale School. I'm really excited. It's going to be a great performance.
Our town, Foxborough, and the town itself and their government has presented us with a certificate of appreciation. Specifically, they wanted to share their appreciation to your dedication to the arts, to music, and to the importance of education on an international stage. And this is also presented by our town government and all of their officials for you. And this coin symbolizes democracy, freedom, peace, and goodwill. And please let it serve as a reminder of our friendship between Hale and Foxborough.
Kaya wanju nodukin nija kuja board. Kaya kuja wanju nija body is marked. I just said hello and welcome everyone here today, and a special hello and sincere welcome to the Hale School musicians and to the American School Foxborough High.
This is Duke Ellington's Solid Old Man. We hope you enjoy.
Oh, 2, 3.
Was that supposed to be like a bird?
Man, I'm so bored. 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 Man, I'm so bored.